got the Gragas ultimate, the Moomer ultimate, and Fiddlesticks ultimate, all extremely strong AoE wide circle area abilities with their ultimates. So, I mean, I'm kind of interested to see how FM is going to sort of try and counter that, because they don't have very much disengage as far as I can see so far.
Right, and I don't know if you watched the game yesterday, because what they played yesterday was very similar to what they're playing right now, because yesterday they played a Riven top, and that's played by Utah Proid, who is actually the ADC player, and so when we see a Lucian, he's actually going to be a mid Lucian, but obviously in this game we're probably going to see a Lucian and a Thresh at the bottom lane. But yesterday we saw Lucian in the mid lane and with a Shyvana up top. But it's going to be really interesting to see how they want to work this one out. There we go again. Utapon is going to be on Riven, so it's not going to be an AD for him. It's going to be up top. Riven for him, and Seros is going to be mid with Lucian. What do you think about that?
Right, so mid Lucian against Gragas. So Gragas and Lucian both have pretty good poke. So it'll be interesting to see how, like, I feel like there's going to be a sort of a stalemate in mid lane. They're both very safe champions. They can both farm effectively at a distance. I think it's going to be up to the junglers to make the plays in mid lane this game.
Let me know, like, what do you think about the top lane? It's going to be Riven and a Shen. So obviously Shen has so much presence in his game, but what's going to happen in the early game phase?
For Shen to become the powerhouse that he is, and we see in many games, he needs to survive early game. And what Riven can do is exploit Shen's weak early game, because obviously Riven, once she hits level 3, level 2, she has the ability to all in extremely well, especially if she buys what's it called? Potion of Fortitude, that's it.
Right. Okay, let's just go ahead and open up the summoners for you guys to see. So, yeah, it is going to be a Vi in the jungle and Shyvana up bottom actually. I have no idea how they're gonna play. So this is actually very similar to what they played yesterday. I think is they did play like a double bruiser, and what they plan on doing, it's a little bit different from what they played yesterday, because yesterday they played, in the last game, they played 3 very tanky champions to kind of support Seros and Lucian in the mid lane, and it worked out brilliant for them because they had this wonderful Baron steal that won them the game.
Right.
But so Riven on Utah Proid on Riven yesterday, what he wanted to do was just really bully the lane, because as a Riven you can really do that. But you cannot forget the presence that Shen gives to a team and the split pushing ability that he can have. But obviously, you cannot take that away from Riven as well, because if she scales, she's really going to scale very hard into the mid-late game and the late game as well.
Yeah, you also have to take into account the fact that even if Shen does get behind in laning phase, he still has the ability to provide the global presence. He doesn't necessarily have to have the best laning phase to still make a big impact on the game.
Do you think DetFM wants to play this team fighting 5v5 kind of team strategy, or do they want to do like a split push thing?
I think with this team comp, especially against TPA's huge AoE strengths, FM is going to look to skirmish. They're going to try and pick fights around the jungle. I think warding is going to be very important in this game for DetFM if they want to pick their fights smart and avoid those big 5v5 engagements, which TPA certainly has the edge in.
Right. So that's what they played yesterday as well. They don't want to play that team fight thing because...
Sorry, everyone's saying that my voice is way too small.
Your voice is...
Is there something that we can do about that?
Okay, let me just...
loudly.
Okay, just talk and let me see if it's helping right now.
Hello, test 1 2.
Everybody, can you hear him? 你们他的声音会太小声的吗？还是会很大声？ Let me know. Balance of voice. I have no idea how to do this.
Hold on. Maybe I can do something about this. Let me try.
I want to help. I don't know how to help my friends.
Is this better? Can you hear me? Test 1 2.
No, I'm okay.
I'm asking chat.
Okay. Just keep talking.
Yes, we hear him.
Yes, we hear him.
I can't read.
I can't read.
I can't read most of the languages in this chat. I'm sorry. Man voice is so low.
I don't know how to help you with that either. It's better.
Well, apparently they only want to hear your voice, so I suppose it's okay.
That's not true. I don't, cause I don't know how to do this on my headset, cause my headset is like really loud, and I have no idea how to kind of.
Apologies, everyone. This is the loudest it's going to get. I'm afraid. There's nothing I can do about this.
Ouch. Now you're. Men, speak louder. By the way, his name is Jimmy. Everybody, it's Jimmy. Is it Nichols or Nichols?
Jimmy Nichols.
Nichols. Jimmy Nichols.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Everyone's saying it doesn't matter.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, when I start casting, I will shout. Everybody knows that. Like, I can get really loud, so just remind me to dial down a little bit. Don't get too excited, okay? Because I can get a little crazy. I can get a little cray-cray. Okay, start talking. I'm gonna start adjusting again. Talk about the game. Just talk about the game.
Sorry, I don't really. What's going on right now?
So we're waiting for the game to load. So we are in a loading screen now. So once the game loads, join me in the spectate mode. I think you can start spectating now. I'm not sure. Okay, you can go in now, I think.
Yep. An unknown error has occurred. Sorry about that. Sorry, wait. Okay, this is interesting. It's not letting me. It's not letting me spectate.
It's not letting you spectate. Just go in and try again.
Yeah, I'm trying again. Don't worry.
Okay, so but in any case, we are going to the game. Game has started, so it is going to be game 1 of the IEM Intellectual Master Singapore Online Qualifiers between DetFM, Destination FM, Japan, and the Taiwan team Taipei Assassins. I'm just gonna do this really quickly on the. Okay, here we go. You guys can hear me and you can hear the sounds of the scream. It's good. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to game 1 of the match. On the blue side is going to be Taipei Assassins, and on the purple side it is going to be Destination FM. I'm going to set this up a little bit first. Here we go.
Still doesn't let me. Sorry, everybody, bear with me a second. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with my client.
Okay, so we are not playing on the latest patch. We're playing on the patch before the live patch, so there is no changes there because the patch is so new that none of the tournament servers just won't allow that. So, as we can see, TPA is just going into the red buff area to make sure Destination FM is not there, and they want to clear out anything if there's any wards there. Jimmy's voice is better now. So yeah, Saros is just going to Utaport is just going to go and grab and to make sure that TPA is not on the red buff of their side. So they are gonna just take the red buff for TPA and the blue buff for DetFM. Let me know you can come in, please. Tell me you can come in.
I'm sorry, I can't come in.
Okay, let's let me know.
Okay, I'll just let you know if I can.
Okay. So we are just going to go straight into game first. Utaport is on the top lane. Again, this is going to be a Riven and a Shen lane. I expect big things from Utaport, although it seems like a very abysmal start for Utaport right now. He's getting so much punishment from Shen. That's a lot of damage from Shen coming out so early in the game. Shen did start with a Doran shield, so I know a lot of people out there that don't like the whole Doran shield start, but I'm actually quite a big fan of the Doran shield start. Can I put an arrow out of the way? Okay. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still waiting for Jimmy to make sure that he can come into game.
I'm extremely sorry for this. I have no idea what is going on right now. The client is shutting me out of the game.
The client is shutting you out. Okay.
Yeah, it's an unknown error apparently, but please, Ferlin, if you could solo cast just until I can get this sorted out, much appreciated. Apologies once again.
Okay. Alright, so we are into 3 minutes in the game right now. It is TPA. It's 4.4k goals or 4.1k goals, so TPA with a slightly bigger goal lead right now. 200 goal lead right now. Things are really pretty even right now. Seros is doing very well in the mid lane, obviously because it's a 2v1. 8 to 23 CS right there. So this is what they did yesterday in the previous game as well. They really wanted to push down mid lane really quickly to make sure that the other lanes have a little bit more leeway for them. It's not a crazy thing that's coming out from them because that's what they did yesterday as well. So we see Vi, analyst on Vi coming in from the back. I'm not sure if they want to dive this because Amumu is just on the sideways and being spotted out actually by Dinter on Amumu, and they are going. It's going to be a back and forth from the two of them. Nothing's going to happen too much unless the other team players are going to come in. But nope, I'm sorry, my mouse is having me a little bit of a problem. So I'm sorry if the director camera is not working very well. Yes. Jimmy, do you want to get out of Skype first and then call me again later? Or?
Actually, I can sort of watch the game through the stream. It's about a second delay, but I think I can manage. If you want to do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
But what do you? I mean.
It's going to be slightly behind. Okay, so far, just then we saw Amumu putting down some pretty big damage onto Vi, forcing her to go back. Amumu's now in the opponent's jungle, actually. I think he's just been spotted out though. Or am I?
Yeah, you're way off, honey.
Am I way off? Okay.
Way off.
I apologize.
Let me just do a quick check on what's happening. Yeah, I think it's quite a bit delay. But let me know if you can come back into the game really quickly. I mean, it's really quickly. You're on my friend list, so you can spectate anytime you want. Let me know. If not, I have to do it by myself.
Okay, well, I'll call you back if something happens.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna be by myself right now, and you see a 1v1 just bashing around between Riven and Shin at the top lane. Nothing going down too much right now. It's almost 6 minutes into the game, and there is a pretty slightly bigger lead, but everyone's coming right now. Dragon is going on. Okay, flashes out of there. Dinter is going to be the one that is going to get a lot of damage right there, but no one goes down. 3v2. First blood is still not out. RC a little bit of poke from Utah Court as we see a pause in the game. I'm not sure what the pause is about because I'm not.
A summoner has disconnected.
A summoner has disconnected. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for a couple of people to tell me what's happening because I have no idea what's going on in the game because I'm not friends. Okay, wait, let me just check what they're saying. Okay, so there's still a pretty big pause. Hopefully the game is gonna go back really fast. I have no idea what is going to be happening with this. I hope it comes back on really quickly because one of the players has disconnected. If you guys just joining us, DetFM is playing from Japan, and so the latency, the ping is a little bit higher. It's about 180 ping from Japan. 如果你们刚才看的话，我们日本的 DetFM 他们是从日本玩，那现在的 ping 在这边的话是180左右。But it looks like the player that has disconnected is actually Archie from TPA, so I hope things can go back really fast. Someone say it should be louder. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put up my volume a bit louder because Jimmy's not here. So let me know if you can hear me. Is this good? Am I better? Okay. Yes, in the chat, English, Japanese, and Mandarin is completely fine. 不好意思，我们今天的直播会是在英文的直播，然后如果你们在chat 里面可以讲中文没有关系 ，no problem. Speak louder. I am speaking louder. Let me know if it's still too soft, because I think it's better, I hope. Yes, but let's just go back in the game really quickly as we see Utah Floyd in the brush, putting out his camp. Archie and he's going straight onto it! A flash! Beautiful flash coming out from Shen, but first blood goes down to Riven on Utah Floyd on Shen. Beautiful play right there. Completely baited him out, put down the ignite, and got first blood out of that. So, really quickly, we just want to see what happens when Riven goes back and buy his first item of that. But right now he only has a long sword on Riven. Okay, so it looks like DTFM came up with the first blood there. Really beautiful play from Riven. But we want to see how the other lanes are doing. So at the bottom lane, we see Bebe with 60 CS already against the Shyvana on the 26. But obviously because there's a huge push in mid lane with President Mara and Saros right there, they still haven't gotten a lot of damage down onto that turret as much as they want to. But you know, it's a decent amount, so half health of that turret down. But if we look at there, it's the same. You know, the bottom turret also has half health off of DTM's bottom turret. Okay, let's just take a look at how the items are going. Nothing big happening right there. Obviously, the Spirit Stone coming out from Vi. Chalice coming out also from Gragas. Saros is not good. He hasn't really bought like a big item. Obviously, the Fate is a huge thing for him right there. And Bebe and Jay just trying to get that first turret down for themselves. Hopefully, they get it down. The ultimate coming out from Bebe, but he does not manage to get that last hit onto Shyvana. So a little bit of a waste there, but no summoners being lost. Dinter actually coming in from the back. A bandage was coming out, an ultimate coming as well, but no one is going down. And President Ma is still alive with that growth from his ultimate going on him to himself. No kills there for TPA.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
As we look through the fight, TPA actually gotten down their first turret, and the bottom turret is going to be the first turret of the game. We'll see how DTFM can respond to this, because if they can get this mid turret down, it's going to be really good for them. Stand United is being used by Archie right there. Where is he going to go? He's going to go back to the top lane today just to defend a little bit, because a flash coming in from Riven goes into strong, but he does not manage to get the last hit onto Gragas. Analyst is coming in from the back, battery coming in, and he gets the kill off onto Gragas. Riven is still trying to run away. Not sure he can get out of it because Stand United has been used by Shunned already. Everybody's trying to come in from behind, and the ultimate comes in from S, but doesn't manage to hit onto Riven. Beautiful play right there. A very ballsy play from Riven, flashing in behind the turret, trying to get that one shot onto Gragas, but didn't manage to take it. But obviously, with the help from Vi coming in from the back, got that kill off of it. So let's take a look at what's happening. It's 2-0 and kill advantage for DTFM actually. But if you look at the goal lead, it's roughly about a 1k goal lead for TPA. Obviously, that's coming out from the bottom turret that they got off on their side. And this is good. Glass of water, sorry. Sorry if I sound really bad. I was doing the games yesterday as well, and so I'm not really in the best of. My voice isn't really doing very well right now. As we see TPA going on to the dragon, but no one is actually replying from DTFM here. We see Saros and Lulu coming down. I'm not sure if they're gonna take this. A ultimate coming out. Everybody's going into the ultimate coming out from Amumu as well. Saros goes down. A lot of ultimates being used there. As we see the ultimate also coming out from Gragas, and they're gonna be able to get onto Lulu. Both flashes coming out as well. And now TPA is on the run. Shyvana is coming in. Bendu is out coming out from Vi. They are going to go strong onto Gragas. Gragas body rolls away. Nobody gets killed there. Obviously, the only kill coming out there is onto Saros on Lucian. But look at that. Dragon is still alive, and it is going to be a dragon. Hopefully, I'm not sure for DTFM because TPA is too low to contest for this dragon right now. And the first dragon of the game goes to DetFM. A very chaotic fight from TPA at the dragon pit. A lot of ultimates being used very early onto just one hero, onto Seros. We saw the Curse of the Mummy as well as the ultimate from Fiddlesticks coming out onto Seros himself. The ultimate going onto Lulu from Gragas, and so they were left with no ultimates left and they couldn't finish up the other kills that they really wanted to. I'm so sorry, my voice is really doing really badly. I'm sorry if I lose my voice halfway through the stream. Bear with me. Okay, so if we can look at items right now, Shen is slowly building onto the Sunfire Cake. I think. Oh my word. Let's hope Jimmy can come back really soon because I won't be able to do this for a long time. Fury going down onto President Ma. Doesn't manage to do any big damage onto Lulu right there. What is TPA's next move going to be for this game, because they seem to be losing a lot of team fights coming out from there. So 2-1 for them. Still a 1k goal lead for TPA, despite the dragon being taken down for DetFM. How about an 800 goal lead? Seros is still trying to push down. The middle turret is still not down yet actually, so... No, I did not drink last night. I came home way too late. The stream ended at 2 AM in the morning yesterday, so I got home almost 3 AM. I showered really quickly, got into bed, and yeah, but I still couldn't get my voice back. It's crazy. Seros is being left alone in the mid lane right here. Dintus just coming in to help out because Gragas is on his way. Just took the blue buff coming in back onto the mid lane. Gorilla 13 is still trying to push down that bottom turret as Ezreal just got out his ultimate to clear out the wave. Shen going onto very strong onto Utah for it, but doesn't manage to get too much damage onto Riven right there. So if Riven can actually scale a little bit faster into this game, she might be able to win out the battles 1v1 between Shen. But Shen is getting really tanky right now. Sunfire Cape already completed on Shen, while the Brutalizer is being completed onto Riven. Oh! I'm not even looking at the game. Everything comes out. 3v1 on the top there. Shen did flash out of there, but he's not going to run away from a 3v1 there. And so DetFM is going to try to push out this top turret out to get their first turret of the game, as Shen is now 0-0 with a Riven who is 2-0-1. You don't defeat a Utah Freud on Riven because that's what he did yesterday with the game against ISG. Riven got really far in the game and nobody could stop Utah Freud yesterday, so TPA needs to shut down this Riven early. Wombo combo right there. As DetFM takes out their first turret of the game. It's a 1-for-1 in the turret race. 3 kills going on for DetFM actually. And finally we see a shift in the global goal. It is now a 600 goal lead for DetFM. What is TPA's next move? Let me see if Jimmy is ready to come back onto the bench.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
As I was checking my script to make sure everything was okay, DetFM actually managed to take out their second turret of the game. That is going to be the middle turret, ultimate turret. Obviously, with that being said, a lot of the map control is going to go for DetFM right now. So DetFM looks like they're on the right track, but obviously we can't take away anything from TPA because they have a very strong team fight presence compared to the team composition that DetFM is playing with right now. Okay, so Jimmy can't come back in as we see Utah Port just coming into... Oh, but a lot of things coming in. A tower dive coming in from Shyvana as well as NLA's on by, but the stand denier coming in from Shen manages to save the both of them as NLA's is being taken down. The curse of the set mummy coming up from Dinter and misses onto Sarah. Saros manages to run away safely from this as Dinter is getting poked down from Saros right there. Curse of the set mummy missed by Dinter. Huge mistake right there. That is a huge cooldown, ultimate cooldown coming out from TPA right there. As Baby is just getting knocked around by Gorilla 13 on Shyvana. Looks like TPA doesn't know how to answer to this double bruiser.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
As I'm not looking at everything else, but DetFM has actually just taken the third turret of the game, and the top lane is completely open now. Riven has managed to take 2 turrets by himself, and it's a 3-for-1 right now. And it's even though it's a 3-for-1 in turret lead, the goal lead is still very small. It's only about a 1,300 goal lead for Destination FM as they're trying to come around to contest for this second dragon. Both teams want this dragon. They know that this dragon is very important for the global glow advantage on either side. If TPA loses this dragon fight, they are going to be down a lot more in gold. So both teams have about 3 members on each side. We can see Riven just trying to bully out Gragas on Riven actually flashes in but doesn't manage to get the kill off of there as great timing for them. So DetFM is going to be able to take down this dragon right now because nobody's going to be there to contest it in time. Stick dragon. Second dragon of the game is going to go to DetFM again. So it is a 2,000 goal lead right now for DetFM. TPA wants to do the team fight. They need to force out this team fight against DetFM because they have a strong team composition for team fights. However, with the Riven being so strong right now, as you saw how much damage Riven was able to put down onto Gragas just now. But yeah, TPA is not looking in their best shape for today. It's really weird. I mean, nobody coming to this game really expected DetFM to have any sort of advantage against such an accomplished team like TPA. But I'm very proud of home team here. But yeah, so Dinter on Mumu is just going to clear out wards with his oracles as NLA's on by also with a oracle trying to clear out everything, all the wards coming out from TPA. So interestingly enough, DetFM had a very quick, very recent roster change actually. So President Ma, who is now currently Lulu on support, he was actually the jungler for DetFM just about a month ago, but it wasn't working out too well for him, and so he decided to change his roles, and so he's now on support, and Annalise, who was the previous support for DetFM, is now on jungler, and so you can see like they have really similar play styles. And President Ma never buys oracles, as we see NLA's here with the oracle on buy. The ultimate coming out from Gragas, trying to push out Saros on Lucian away just to make sure not too much damage coming from him, as who has to? Right, the red buff is going to BB as well as the blue buff is on Gragas. So let's take a look at how the CS goal is coming out strong. Let's see who has a more goal here. Wow, as I was not looking at the game at all, Gorilla actually managed to take down the 4th turret of the game, and that is going to be the altar turret for the bottom lane. And all altar turrets are exposed right now, so a lot of map control is going to go to DetFM. As we just take a look really quickly at the goal here. 7,600 to 5,800 for the top lane. Most of that they're coming out from him, yeah. Wow, it's a 3k gold lead right now as all the other trades been taken out. As we see, Riven is just bullying